Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are now looking at this JB Hunt. We're going to find out how to write an ad, where to find the information for the ad. Remember, we need to write at least 10 ads a day when we first get started. 10 ads a day. When I first got started, I'd write 10 ads on Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, and then I'd write 20 on a Friday night. I'd sit down in the family room, watch TV, and write ads. And there was times that honest, I would get 120 phone calls on Monday. So it's not like that anymore because we have a whole lot more people now doing ads. But just to let you know that the average phone call, you'll get 15 to 20 phone calls a day besides the resumes that you're going to be working on throughout the day. Okay, so here we are, JB Hunt. Email or username is Tranrec, TRANREC. You'll have that information. TOMMYGREEN, all lowercase. Tommy Green is the password. Okay. And when you get into JB Hunt, you're going to see a page like this. Now, at this point in time, until it changes, and it will change periodically, we are looking at regional, and we're going to be looking at dedicated. Now, dedicated means that it takes a route from one place to another on a normal basis. Intermodal is like shipyards, train yards, where they get the module off of the train. That's intermodal, and then truckload is just anywhere. Okay, but right now we get paid the most on dedicated. So we're going to do regional. Why regional? Well, because anybody else can do over the road, OTR. Now remember, we don't do owner operators and we don't do lease purchase drivers. We do team drivers, but it's not a big deal right now. So we don't do installation specialists. We don't do yard drivers. All we're looking at is really local, semi-local, and regional, but the key is dedicated. So I'm going to put this in here, and then I'm just going to press search for driving jobs. Okay, that's going to come up. You're going to see a bunch of states. These states represent most of the time, when it has a state, not always, but when it has a state, that means that another area is looking for a truck driver. I'm from Arkansas. Remember, 0 experience means 0 money, but here's the 3 months experience. Let's take a look at this. Let's make sure it's not a relocation, okay? Now, first thing we're going to look for is it's dedicated. There's the job number. Another thing, no interview. Now, sometimes this can be tricky because they'll say no interview here, but down here, it says interview. Now, again, this is a relocation right there. Relocation package, driver must relocate within 75 miles around Moorhead. That's Moorhead, Kentucky. This is a real popular route right now. They're looking for drivers. It's a Family Dollar route. So always press go back. Don't press this, press go back. So, so you can fiddle around with this if you want to, but what we want to go down to is we want to start going to the regional jobs that has a city and a state. A city and a state. Now, you can see there's quite a few, okay? So you'll have plenty of trucking routes. There's a 0 month. Remember, 0 means 0, okay? There is a owner-operator truck driver. We don't get paid for that, okay? 0 means 0. So no owner operator. So let's go back. I saw one up here where I'm near, and it is going to be Little Rock, Arkansas. So let's take a look at the Little Rock, Arkansas job. Okay. Find it here. Okay. Now, owner operator, we don't do those, but there's the regional truck driver, 3 months experience. Okay. So let's just take a look at this a little bit. Okay. Dedicated. That's good. Guess what? Face-to-face interview. What do we not do? Face-to-face interview. So, I'm telling you that just stay away from these, especially this one, because we just don't even hire for this one. So let's just put it that way. Okay, so let's go back. Scroll back down to where it says a city and a state. Let's look at Texarkana. That's okay. Let's look at this regional truck driver here at Stuttgart, Arkansas. Now, the experience was 12 months. Okay, so here's the job number. Is it interview? No interview, so we're good there. Okay, so we have 1.5 days off, 5.5 days on. I call it 5 and 2. You call it what you want to. Okay, 1,045 weekly gross average. Well, if we're going to go with average, I'm going to call it 1,100. 12 months of experience. Never put the average yearly gross anywhere on the ad. Always use the weekly gross. Okay. Never put cents per mile. None of that stuff. If there's a sign-on bonus, don't even put the sign-on bonus. We're going to try to attract these drivers. Okay. So right now I'm going to do an ad. Okay. So I want to look at this ad, and I want to find out, first of all, what is the biggest cities to Stuttgart, Arkansas? And they have to live within 50 miles of Stuttgart. Now, if I pull up, I'll just use this, Stuttgart, just to prove, to let you understand what I'm saying. There's old Stuttgart. I don't even know if that's the name of it, but that's what I'm going to call it. Okay. And I'm just going to come out a little bit on Google Maps. Stuttgart is right in the middle of nowhere. Okay. But look at this. There's Pine Bluff and there's Little Rock. And I'm just going to about guarantee you that Stuttgart is within 50 miles of Little Rock. If it's not, it'll be 50 miles within Pine Bluff. These are two pretty good sized cities, okay, in Arkansas. So let's find out. This little tool right here, and this will be in your training, this link will be. This little tool right here is an amazing little tool. Now, JB Hunt doesn't use this, but we're going to, okay? So we have to be within 50 miles. I just scroll down 50 miles of Stuttgart, Arkansas, and I'm going to draw a radius. And looky there, Little Rock, Pine Bluff. Both of them are within 50 miles of Stuttgart. So we got two pretty good sized towns that we can use to be able to write an ad. Okay, so writing an ad. Let's do that real quick. Okay, here is a sample ad. Again, this will be on your in your training where that you can get to it. Okay, so I'm going over here and pulling up my ad right here, and I'm looking at this. I'm looking at, it has them home 2 or 3 times a week. Okay, 34-hour reset between Friday and Sunday afternoon. That's pretty good. Weekends off, so they're going to be working Sunday through Friday. Okay. This stuff is kind of important only when you're talking to the driver. You're going to tell the driver, hey, buddy, you're going to make $1,100 a week, and this is how we're going to do it. You're going to get 40 cents a mile. Now, they're going to say 40 cents a mile, that ain't no money. But then you're going to say, yeah, but you get $24 per van stop. That's usually $100 per week. $24 per backhaul stop. That's average 1 per week. $15 per hour detention pay. Begins 2 hours after appointment time. $180 per day for training. $140 holiday pay, 6 per year. Okay, and that's about $1,100 weekly. All right, and you're going to you're just going to tell them about it. Delivering packaged rice and packaged oil. Dry van trailers, no unloading. Man, this is a pretty good route right here for $1,100 a week. Okay, so here is my format. Okay, you always want to start it with truck driver class A CDL. Okay, and you're going to have lots of home time. This is a regional, dedicated. You can put whatever you want to. The thing is that every time, this title has to be changed. Every time you write an ad, The title has to be changed. You're going to tell that driver that there's going to be operating areas of Arkansas, Texas, Mississippi, Georgia, down south. So he doesn't have to worry too much about snow and ice in the wintertime. Orientation mode is going to be busted. They're going to say, well, where's orientation at? Well, that's a good question. Probably, I'm going to say in Arkansas. There at JB Hunt headquarters, I would say. I could be wrong, but anyway, you can tell the driver we will ask the scheduler when we talk with them. Okay, all right. So here we go. We have our lots of home time, $12.50 a week. Who we are, okay. No touch freight. We got that in there right down here. It said no touch freight. What we want to do is change this out, and let's put something like home weekends. Every truck driver wants this job. Home weekends. Okay. We're going to change this to 1100. See, it's just the format that I use. And you'll have this too, where you can use it. Okay. This stuff right here, you can change it, make it whatever you want to. I don't care. But you want to keep it very simple. Do not ever show action on this part right here. For more information, call TJ today, and then I give my phone number, okay? Don't say, route is filling fast, call me immediately if you want this job. No. Okay, so they must have driven 12 months in the past 5 years, 50 miles. They have to live within 50 miles of what? Where? Stuttgart, Arkansas. Stuttgart, Arkansas. Let's fix this here. Okay. Again, don't show action. You can say for more information, call, put your first name there and your phone number. Okay. But don't say call me today. Don't do anything that would require them to do action and get them away from the program I'm about to show you next. Okay. That will get us in big trouble. Okay. So there you go. That is your sample ad that you're going to be running on this JB Hunt job. Okay, study these, go over these, pull yourself into these, and then I'm going to show you how to post these and what exactly to do when that caller calls you back. Okay, we'll see you on the next video.